Welcome back to Excel, a mental evolution podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Seth Rose, and today is episode 2, where we're talking about the breath. I want to introduce the breath as a foundational aspect to master the moment when things matter most, and to really control what we have control over. The breath can be used in various ways, such as to help with relaxation, to enhance your self control, to enhance your emotional control, and ultimately leading down to your performance. I also sometimes use it as a way, as kind of like a mindful attention awareness tool, where you can really anchor your focus and bring you back to the present moment. Now, when we're talking about control, what I mean is that we breathe every single day. But if I was to ask you to hold your breath, you'd be able to do it. Or if I was to ask you to focus on a certain pace, you'd be able to change the pacing of your respiration and your breathing. But then when you go to sleep at night, breathing is an automatic function that keeps us alive. So when we can master the breath and use it in various ways to help with our mental performance, we now have control over that. And so what we're going to be doing today is going through a mindful breath awareness exercise. We'll go about 2 minutes or so. And the pacing of your breathing isn't really necessarily going to matter here. But what I do want you to focus on is focusing on your breath as an anchor. And when you do get distracted, I want you to pull yourself back to the present and to refocus back onto your breathing. Now, if you'd like, you could do even inhales and exhales, or if you'd prefer to get a little bit more relaxation benefit from this, you would just kind of break up the inhale-exhale in about a 40-60 ratio. So what that might look like is maybe you inhale for 3 seconds and you exhale for 4 or 5 seconds. And these are going to be low, slow breathing. Nothing deep, no big, deep breaths. I just want you to focus on normal breathing here. And when you notice that your mind wanders, just notice it and gently return it back to the present moment. Low, slow inhale and a gentle exhale. Again, notice any distractions and just gently refocusing back to the breath. Continuing that nice, easy inhale and slow exhale. So good. We'll end it there about a minute in, but I would encourage you to continue on after this for as long as you'd like. My general recommendation is about 5 minutes to start a few times a week and work your way up to about 12 to 15 minutes. Now, relaxation isn't necessarily the goal of this. It can be a byproduct of the breath, but this is more of just a mindful attention anchoring back to the present to kind of give you some mental clarity. Now, in the coming episodes, we'll talk a lot about some other types of breath work and how breath work can influence our performance and can help sustain health and well-being in the long term. We'll also use it as a way to integrate some meditative or meditation practices throughout your day. But I just wanted to really introduce the breath as sort of this foundational way to master our performance throughout the day in whatever capacity that might be. All right, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for stopping by.